the content of presentation.
A very good evening to my honorable teacher and my dear friends. I hope you all are safe at home. I am Ravina from 3A Group 4th year, and today our group will represent the topic typhoid and paratyphoid fever. Let's get started. Typhoid fever is a type of enteric fever which is caused by bacterium Salmonella typhi, and it is spread by eating or drinking contaminated food or water with infected person's feces.
History of typhoid fever. It is also known as Typhoid Mary. Real name Mary Mellon. She worked as a cook in New York City in 1990. She continued to spread typhoid for several years through the food she prepared. She was an asymptomatic carrier of disease.
Symptoms include
Etiology of typhoid fever. It can cause by the Salmonella typhi bacteria. It can spread by the contaminated food and water. Infected food seller can spread this disease. Contaminated cup, dishwasher, plate and spoon, etc. The phases in the pathogenesis of typhoid fever: first is penetration of the positive agent in the organism. Second, development of adenitis and lymphangitis. Third is bacteremia. Fourth is intoxication. Fifth is diffusion parenchyma. Sixth is discharge of the agent from the organisms. Seventh is allergic reaction, mainly of lymphoid tissue of small intestine. Seventh is formation of immunity.
Diagnosis of typhoid fever is made by blood, bone marrow, or stool culture test. Vidal test, slide agglutination, and also antimicrobial susceptibility testing.
now comes the prevention.
Vaccination of typhoid and paratyphoid fever. There are two types of vaccination available in USA. First is oral, second is injectable. Oral GY21A. It can be given at least 6-year-old people. Second is injectable. It can be given at least 2-year-old.
Avoid risky food and drinks by bottle drinking water or rolling oil. Ask for drinks without ice. Eat food that have been thoroughly cooked. Avoid raw vegetables.
Of typhoid given below.
When eat raw fruit and vegetables that can be peeled, peel yourself. Don't eat the peelings. Avoid foods and beverages from instant vendors.
About treatment. For consultation, specialist or the surgeon should be consulted. For surgical care, usually indicate in a cases of intestinal perforation. Small bowel resection is indicated for the patients with multiple perforation. If antibiotic fail to eradicate, hepatobiliary carriage and gallbladder should be resected.
Foods that you should eat when typhoid fever.
Fluid and electrolytes should be monitored and replaced diligently. Oral nutrition with a more digestible diet is predictable in the absence of abdominal distension or ileus.
Activity. No specific limitation on activity are indicated. Rest is helpful, but mobility should be maintained.
Here are some medications. Here are some antibiotics. Promote treatment of disease with antibiotics. Reduce the case fatality rate approx 1%.
Antibiotic resistance. Multidrug resistance is mediated by plasmid. The gene for antibiotic resistance in S. typhi and S. paratyphi are acquired into a region called an integron from Escherichia coli and other gram-negative bacteria via plasmid. Quinolone resistance is frequently mediated by single point mutations.
Misdiagnosis. First is the parathyroid fever, is similar typhoid fever but usually less severe. Second is parenteric fever. Parenteric fever is the usually typhoid fever but not caused by Salmonella, brucellosis, tuberculosis, Q fever, typhomalarial fever.
Now comes the paratyphoid fever.
Paratyphoid is similar to the typhoid fever but it less severe as compared to the typhoid. It is caused by a bacteria Salmonella paratyphi is similar. The symptoms is also similar to the typhoid fever such as stomach pain, headache, diarrhea.
Difference between paratyphoid and typhoid. Paratyphoid is very much similar to the typhoid. It is caused by Salmonella typhi bacteria. Both these are endemic fevers, so these are called gut infections. There is very much big difference between typhoid and paratyphoid, and that is paratyphoid heals sooner than it takes to recover for typhoid.
That's all for today. Take care during COVID-19. Stay safe and healthy. Thank you for watching.